Hey guys, good morning. Remember that time when I had like awesome natural lighting and then daylight savings time happened? Yeah, me too. So I am in the process of trying to get lights to work. I'm sorry, this is like crazy looking. I'm still facing the window, but for some reason this light is just like reflecting off my forehead. So sorry about that. So I'm gonna get these sent out and then I'll get started. Once again, I'm sorry that this light is so obnoxious. If it's annoying anyone, I will do my best to try and fix it for you. So this weekend I feel like was abnormally long and short all at the same time. It's always like weird when weekends are like that, but today I'm going to do a look that I did on Saturday. I had a couple people message me asking me to show a video on how I got the look. I combined two palettes that I have, so I figured I would start off the week and do that because you ask and you shall receive. Let's see. This light is like, I feel like I'm gonna go blind after a while, so it's like really close. I don't know, like I've honestly thought about getting a ring light, but I honestly wonder if like the light will still kill my eyes. So we will see how I feel after this and see if I can kind of keep going at it. So how is everyone doing today? Oh, I feel like we got like a sudden like heat wave, and it is just roasting in my house right now. I'm kind of dying right now, but that's all right. We'll get used to it after a while. Make sure I have another mirror just in case, because I don't have a mirror to use right now because it is so close. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my tape and apply my primer and get started. It's like a really simple look. It didn't take me very long. What I wanted to do was to kind of combine silver and copper at the same time, but the color is blended together very well. And I've definitely noticed a difference between the lasting power of this eyeshadow and other shadows, and I can honestly say that like I love my old brands, but I don't reach for them as much. It's so nice to go out in the morning and hear all the birds chirping too, because you know they're all awake and they're happy, and you know that spring's finally coming, so I can't believe how fast this year is going already. It is crazy. Okay, just make sure I have my tape. All right, so what I'm going to start out with, the two palettes that I'm using today are two of my favorites. See if I can get these without dropping them. So these are the two shades. You have the palette 2. I'm going to try to sit back because it's kind of bright. The palette 2 and the palette 4. And this is the most recent one that I received, and the ones are actually coming in today, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to be combining these two right here. I think I'm going to try to push this back without knocking it over. One of these days I will have a professional setup, but probably not anytime soon because I'm about to be a poor college student and that's just what happened. So alright, so I'm actually using this brush today and I'm going in with this color right here, which is a silver color. You probably can't tell because it's a little bright, and I'm sorry about that, but I'll go ahead and post pictures after just so you guys can be sure of the colors. And I'm going to work it right into here, into the crease as my transition shade. This is a lot difficult without a mirror behind me. Alright, I hope you guys can see this. Anyone that's watching, if you guys can actually see the color. If not, I'm really going to try to rearrange this so the colors aren't like skewed as much as they are, because I'm worried that it's so bright that it's just not showing up, and that's concerning me. So I'll scooch it back a little bit more. So all this is doing is giving me just kind of a base to blend out my copper tone on it, because that's the one that is going to show through the most. And I love this brush too, because it actually gets like right in the crease too as a transition. Okay. So that was from palette 2. Now I'm going to take this shade right here, Secretive, which is a copper shimmer color. Put it down like that, you can see it better. So I'm going to do this all over my lid. And these colors blend together very, very well. Alright, maybe this has cooled down a little bit. Ooh, that's good. Need to wake up. I love daylight savings time. I really never feel like the effects of like the actual time change. I don't get tired or anything. It's just the lighting in the morning, but I'm looking for it. I know that these, like, the darkness in the morning is only temporary, and soon I'll be able to run outside because I'll actually have some light to do it in, so that's what I'm really excited about. I don't run outside here as much as I used to back home, that's for sure. Probably because I'm like wrapped up in Gossip Girl half the time. So, funny story. As you guys know, I have 3 little rats, and when I say little, I mean like little but like big personalities. I'm taking this flat brush right here, and I'm using this shade right here, which is a really pretty kind of taupe beigey color, one of my favorites, and I'm putting it as my highlight. And so, I think this is crooked. I'm just all over the place today, sorry. So we let them run free around our house, my little rats, and so the oldest one has decided that he no longer wants to be in the cage at night. So when we let them out at night to play around for a couple hours, he's actually started burrowing his way into the back of the couch, and he just sleeps there all night now. And he refuses to come out when we call him. And so I woke up this morning to notes on the counter from Chance saying that he is still out and he has found his way like into the back of the couch, and he just won't come out now. So he's sleeping. I don't know when he will come out, but we'll see. He's such a little punk. Alright, so if you guys can see that so far. And now I'm taking my angle brush right here. I'm actually finding my brushes pretty quick this morning. I'm proud of me. This is our dual-sided angle brush, and it has a sponge applicator on the other side. I seldom ever use it just because, I don't know, I don't use sponges anymore. But I'm using from the palette 2 the color Peppy, which is just a black matte shade. It reminds me of charcoal. It's very, very, very black. And I'm just working that into the crease right here. So I'm just doing like a V. So how I always do my smoky eye generally is if you do like the line from the crease right here all the way to your tape, and then follow it down to the lash line, that's your V, and then you just fill in the center of the V, like right here. And that's been like the easiest way that I found to do it, like the most basic way to do it. I'm so excited. My like big haul of makeup that I ordered on Thursday is already going to be here today. and I am so excited to show you guys because I got a lot of stuff. So a shout out to my girls who ordered mascara. Your mascara is coming today, and I'll get it ordered or mailed out for you tomorrow. And I'm excited for you guys to get it. I can't believe like how much stuff I ordered. It is insane, and it was so cheap because I had all my savings that I had like, or I shouldn't say savings, my coupons that I saved up. So, see the smoke? It's just a lot easier to just do the V and then fill it in the middle. A lot of times if I'm feeling dramatic, I'll do it all the way over. But for work, I tend to not go that dramatic. I really wonder if he's going to come out like from the couch anytime soon. Probably not because he's a little punk. But I keep listening for him. I can hear him like scratching in the back of the couch. And then he comes out like yawning and just... They have such big personalities, I swear. I cannot keep up with them sometimes. So I kind of just guide it a little bit just so I have kind of like a line. And that way it's not as hard to connect the V like when I do the liner. Oh look, it's starting to get light out. That's probably why it's not as bright in my face. Come on, how much longer does it take for the mornings to become light? I cannot wait. I'm kind of bummed I'm not going to get to do my marathon or half marathon that I do every year here now. Because I won't be around, which is just weird. Can't believe I've already spent like 3 years here. It's nuts. Me too. Oh, for like the mornings. It's just, I mean, it's nice. Like I love it because I like it being like lighter, longer, like at night, but I don't know. I'm more of a morning person, and I've been trying to go to bed earlier, so it was kind of throwing me off last night, but not too bad. So just draw my guideline right here. I swear these like things are like the best exfoliating strips. I like rip off half my skin every time I do it. So coming in this order that I have today, I have 2 new eyeliners coming, which are our pencil liners, which I'm really excited about. I'm getting the color Proper, which is a dark chocolate brown. I'm also getting the Perfect color, which is the black shade. I'm also getting like 2 new pigment shades, like the mineral pigments. Let's see, these ones. I'm getting 2 of these ones. There's just like so many free like opportunities to get free makeup this month. It's just crazy. All right. I'm going to even out this side a little bit. All right. I think that's the quickest I've done my liner in a long time. It's gonna be a good day. I always gauge my days on like how long it takes me to do my liner, and it's gonna be a good day today. I could just feel it. So I'm going in with my 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, and I have another one of these coming for myself as well. So now I'm gonna have a stock up of like 2. So this girl is never running out of mascara. So like I said, like I'm working on like not applying the transplanting gel too thick, because they say that that kind of like hampers the length of your lashes that you get like from the fibers. So I'm going to go in with the fibers now and gently apply them. If you apply them kind of like too fast, they will get pulled off the wand and into your eye, which is never what anyone wants. I need more hands. And then I'm going to go back over it with the transplanting gel. And then I'll go back over with the fibers again, just because I'm feeling a little long today. Make sure I roll it on the back of my hand to get the fibers into the brush. And then apply those. Alright, always make sure you coat them. You can add as many coats as you want of the fibers. Just always make sure to coat them with the transplanting gel or else the fibers will come off. So here's the difference between the two. There's the fiber lash mascara and then none on this eye. So it's always a dramatic difference. And I want to say that this mascara has lasted me like since December, if not earlier. So I mean, it's lasted a while. And that's applying about 2 coats a day to each eye. That's why when I ordered the 3rd one, I'm like, yep, I'm going to be stocked forever. I actually applied regular mascara yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, I can tell the difference. It's just, I feel weird without it now. Like I don't feel like my eyes look the same anymore. So I got my official welcome packet from Michigan yesterday. When I checked the mail, I'm sure it came on Saturday, but I didn't check it until yesterday. And it's like really setting in for me that I'm gonna be moving this year. It's so weird. Luckily my dad is going to come and help me move. So I'm really, really excited to try out like a new place. I'm really excited. I don't mind moving around. Like it's always hard to leave everyone, but it's like exciting for like a new adventure, you know? Alrighty. So there is that. I'm so glad these have like handy mirrors on the back or I was going to be lost right now. Because I can't find my other green one. How the heck I lose my mirrors nonstop when I don't even move them. It's just crazy to me. So I'm going in with my Glorious Touch Primer right here. This is really good if you have like fine lines under here or large pores. It also helps the makeup to stay on better. But honestly, like, I don't use the primer necessarily to keep it like on forever because I think that this stays on long enough like just by itself. But if you have like lines under your eyes like I do, like this helps to fill them in. And also the pores on your nose as well. So I always just apply it to my T-zone. I don't apply it anywhere else. I used to apply it as my eye primer, but That's actually still warm. I'm proud of myself. Usually I always end up with a cold cup of coffee. So I'm going out with the Skin Perfecting Concealer. And that's just the amount that I'm using, not very much, because a little goes a long way with this. And I'm just tapping under my eye. Oh, this looks fun in the light. And going with the damp beauty blender. I love the way this stuff blends. It's so good. Sorry, I have like a mirror set up behind and I'm trying to see in it, but I can't. So I'm just gonna have to keep using this one. Make sure that gets blended in. All right. So now I'm taking the Mineral Touch Foundation and my brush, if I can locate it. There we go. And you only need about 4 or 5 drops of this. So if you see right there, actually I think that was actually 6. Sorry, I miscounted. But it's honestly not very much and it gives you full coverage. Whenever I see girls applying like their makeup just in these little mirrors, now I know how difficult it is. That is like impressive. Alrighty. So it's not heavy. It goes on very light. It has a cream to powder finish. Just checking the time to make sure I'm doing all right. Because I get talking and then I forget what time it is. I'm going in with this. We do have our own setting powder, but this was brand new and I just wanted to go ahead and use this up before I ordered any more setting powder because my husband would kill me. So I'm just going to go ahead and bake underneath the eyes and my forehead. It also like doubles as kind of like even more of a highlighter just to give you like more of a flawless finish, but you don't need a powder to set this foundation, which is really nice. All right, I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, and this is my Too Faced bronzer. I love this. It's called Chocolate Soleil, and it actually smells like chocolate. Like I could just eat it out of this container, but it's really cute. I love the packaging on these. So I'm gonna contour just a little bit. Throwing stuff. All right. But definitely when I run out of this, I am ordering ours because it works really well. And then contour my nose a little bit. Contouring the nose is probably one of the best like secrets of like the makeup industry. Never thought about it until I started doing it. All right. So, what am I doing? Liner. Nice. So I'm going to go in with just a black liner. Not that one. This one. Oh, this is not black. This is blue. Okay, that's fine. This is our, since I already started on this, I might as well. This is our polar liner. As you can see, it's like a really gorgeous polar blue. I like to call it a royalty blue. And these also double as eyeshadow as well. I've done eyeshadow with this eye pencil before. I actually did it for the 80s night that I went out for, which was so much fun. So that's what they look like right here. And isn't this color so pretty? I love it. So I'm going to go on my bottom lashes with just a regular mascara. This is Perversion by Urban Decay. Alrighty. So next I'm going to use my palette one to fill in my brows because my eye pencil that my brow pencil that I always use is in the mail. So it will be here today, thankfully. I'm so excited. But this is honestly a nice alternative too. So this is our palette one, and this has all like the brown shades in it, and I always use this color right here, the darkest, to fill in my brows when I run out of my pencil. But I mean, it works the same. It really does. Like the colors don't come like falling out from your lid or from your brows. And it just fills in the spots really nice. So as you can see, it's just a quick fix. I was honestly going to take a picture on, what was it, Friday or Thursday? I can't remember which day it was, but I had like gotten my brows done. Oh my gosh. They looked fabulous, but obviously any girl that has had their brows done knows like the aftermath of how red it is. Like, oh my goodness. It was scary. It did not look pretty. I'm using the shade Seductive for my blush. And honestly, a tip that I've picked up from watching all these like Marilyn Monroe videos, like how she did her makeup, I've started like putting my blush like up here, which gives your face like a heart-shaped kind of, and I really like it. So that's one thing that I picked up from all my makeup research. Alrighty. So I need to highlight. Yay, the sun's up, but it's cloudy. It needs to be sunny. So I'm going to apply right here and under my eyes. Not too heavy on the eyes. I always go heavy like right over the blush. And then I'm going to take my favorite lipstick, which is in the color Loaded right here. I love this. This is a really pretty like pinky, not even pinky, like a good mauve shade, a good everyday shade. And there we go. Just add a little setting spray and I am set to go to work. Yay! I wish I could just stay here and just play with makeup all day. Soon, soon. So there you have it. I will definitely be posting a picture to show you guys without these bright lights, but I use the palettes 2 and 4 for my eyes, and of course the foundation collection, like on my face, Loaded lipstick, and my 3D Fiber Lash mascara, of course. If you guys have any questions as far as the products that I used in this video, feel free to either send me a message or comment on the video. And I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and I hope you continue to have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!